families. My name is Abdullah, and today I'm going to talk about the topic the impact of artificial intelligence and the cognitive decline of Generation Z. Or, in other words, are we done or it's because of artificial intelligence? And most of us nowadays are using artificial intelligence in daily tasks such as doing the works or making some kind of cognitive decision, and we're just mostly are going to be more and more reliant on the artificial intelligence. Is it a problem, or what kind of problem this we may cause? So the main problem is brain not found, because after more sessions and more you use artificial intelligence, you will become the brainless machine who just does the task what AI told you. So the most of the people are just getting the prompt and giving the prompt, getting the response from the Gen AI, and that's all. They don't even think about it, and it may cause the cognitive decline in your cortex, in your brain, and it may also create the feeling of anxiety so that you feel dumb. But as it was because of AI, or it was because we are the Gen Z. So, yeah, today we're gonna figure out this. Now let's talk about the statistics, what the statistics are talking. And recently there was a survey of MIT which shows like 82% of Gen AI users doesn't even remember the response what they get from the AI after they just done their task. And around the 32% of the people was meet with the constant decline while they're using the artificial intelligence, while they're doing their cognitive tasks. So, and there was 52% also was scanned by EEG, which is scanning the brain, and it was shown like it leaded some kind of halving of the cognitive functions in our brain. And so this kind of statistics may look like a kind of scary, but we don't know it yet. And the next question is, honestly, if you talk about how we are doing, last semester was sitting in the lab assignment from the computer programming, and it was supposed to make algorithms in order to make some kind of solve some kind of problems. So every person in this classroom, in that classroom, was using AI, maybe it's Cloud or ChatGPT or some kind of other generative tools. We were just giving the task, the PDF file of this assignment, just dropping it to the AI, and it will give us a response and we will submit it. But there was a catch, and that day there was a shutdown of the ChatGPT for several hours, and it was just sitting, doing nothing, like we can't even code because we already learned to get ready responses from AI, and in that moment I realized that it's not good and really good for us. So, and most of the people are maybe like they're blaming us because we are lazy or we are just not doing the task we need to supposed to do. But it's not our fault. Maybe it's our fault because we are living in the age and century where everything related to technology what we're using right now. So maybe there is solutions. What are solutions? I may assume that there may be solutions. Just we need to just treat AI, not just do everything for us and live instead of us. But rather than we may use it as a tool, like calculators, which was assumed that will replace the mathematicians, but it's not happening. We can use it, for example, for searching the information, getting quick access to the worldwide information, and it can may help you to become more active. And meaning like it can save you time, but you shouldn't use it for everything. So that's it. That's all of my presentation. And if you guys have any questions, you may ask.
Is it okay to use AI in the study?
Yes, it's okay, but if you use it correctly, like for example, if you don't tell him to do everything for you instead of you, but you just use it. Just look for responses. I mean, like for making drafts. For example, you may wrote a halfway draft, and after that you can edit it by yourself. And it also may help you to improve your cognitive functioning of your brain. Because when you're editing something by yourself, I mean, you're doing the most of the work by yourself. You will develop new neural connections in your brain. So it's okay, but we need to be in moderate control. Any questions?
What EEG means and
EEG means is you can maybe think it's about the scanner what we used to see in movies. Like it will be plugged into some kind of wires in your brain, and it will show the impulses of your brain in the paper, the long blank paper. It will draw impulses. So another questions?
Right, so you mainly talked about the negative effects. Not mainly, but most talked about negative effects of AI to our brain, to our generation. Do you know any positive effects of AI to like brain, like to learning?
Yeah, but I mean, like in the past, there was a problem, as I mean, like getting excited and being anxious. But nowadays, you can use it as maybe your instructor or friend, not just who will compliment you, but who will help you. Maybe you can play the mind games with it. I mean, it's really. I also use it for playing mind games and just